For further reflection. Swamiji Maharaj says, "This world is perishable, and so are all worldly things. The wise man is he who realizes the transitory and illusory nature of this world and all things pertaining to it, and makes the best use of this body by worshipping the Supreme Being through bhajan and simran. He thus derives benefit from all that the Creator, through His grace, has placed in the body, and takes that priceless jewel, the essence of all, the surat, the soul, to its real abode." Baba Jaimal Singh says, "To subjugate the mind, the technique is, first, to receive the Satguru's instructions, second, to hear the Shabad Dun, third, to love the Dun, and fourth, to experience its bliss. Only then does the Satguru's form settle in the mind. The form of the Satguru's face will then be seen in the mind as clearly as we see our own face in a mirror. When day by day the mind's faculty of focused attention, which is an aspect of the soul, becomes pure through continuous practice, and all worldly desires have left the mind will never follow any external attractions, but stay only with the Satguru's form. Then the Satguru will look upon the disciple with his glance of mercy, and as the Satguru's compassionate glance keeps falling upon the disciple, all the gross and evil tendencies of the mind will go away, and the mind will love the soul. The flow of consciousness will then love the Shabad's current, and the celestial sound, taking measure of that soul's worth, will blend it within itself, giving it a little taste of the spiritual bliss." Maharaj Jagat Singh says, "An ounce of practice is better than a ton of knowledge. What use is it to know the principles if one does not live them? A learned person without practice is no better than a beast of burden carrying a load of books on its back. It is infinitely better to practice than to preach. Example is better than precept." Tukaram says, "I am surprised at the people of this world. How is it that they never think of their own welfare? They seem so sure of themselves, but who will help them on their last day? Why are they so carefree? What answer will they give to the messenger of death? Have they forgotten that they will die? What are they so pleased about? What is wrong with them? Is there anything they cannot do? Why don't they remember the Lord and be free from bondage? It will cost them nothing." Brother Lawrence says, "In the beginning we have to make an effort to renounce ourselves, but after that there is no longer anything but unutterable contentment. When we face difficulties, we have only to run back to the Lord and ask Him for His grace. When He grants it, everything becomes easy. It is a common thing to just be content to do penances and private spiritual exercises, forgetting about love, which is the end and purpose of it all. It is easy to recognize this by the works that such things produce, and that is why so little concrete spiritual virtue can be found. It is not necessary to have either a keen intellect or great knowledge to go to God, but simply a heart resolved to apply itself to Him and for Him, and to love only Him." Maharaj Charan Singh says, "There's no set prayer which you can repeat 4 times a day or 5 times a day. No language is required. No words are required in prayer. Prayer is a language of love, from the heart to the Father, and nobody exists then between you and the Father. You're not conscious of the world when you pray to Him. He exists and you exist. That is real prayer, and that is only possible at the time of meditation when we try to forget all that we are and where we are. Sheikh Abu Sa'id says, "The light on your face you will take with you. All else, your sorrows, your joys, and all that you lay claim on, you will leave behind. The light on your face, that you will take." Rumi says, "The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was." Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. End of Living Meditation, A Journey Beyond Body and Mind by Hector Esponda Dubin. Print copyright 2004 and audio recording copyright 2021, Radha Soami Satsang Beas. All rights reserved.